my beloved soul. I have been with you since the beginning, before you took your first breath, before the world called your name. I have walked beside you through every season, seen every tear that fell, heard every prayer whispered in the quiet. Even when you thought no one was listening, I was there. Even when you felt lost, I was guiding you. Even when you doubted yourself, I believed in you. You do not walk this path alone, though the road may seem uncertain, though trials may test your spirit. I am the light that goes before you. I am the hand that steadies you when you stumble. I am the voice that calls you back when you wander too far. No valley is too deep, no night is too dark, no burden is too heavy that I cannot carry it with you. When you feel weak, lean on me and I will give you strength. When you are weary, rest in me and I will renew your spirit. The world will try to steal your peace. It will fill your mind with noise, your heart with worry, your soul with doubt. It will tempt you to seek comfort in things that cannot satisfy, to chase after desires that leave you empty. But I am calling you back to something greater. I am calling you to truth, to purpose, to love that never fades. Listen, my beloved, for I am always speaking. I whisper in the stillness, in the gentle breeze, in the moments when your heart longs for something more. Do not ignore the stirring within you. That is me drawing you closer. Do not fear the future, for I have already walked ahead of you. Do not be ashamed of the past, for I have washed it clean. Do not question your worth, for you are precious beyond measure. You were created with intention, designed with a purpose, called by name. You are not an accident, not forgotten, not unseen. You are deeply loved, endlessly pursued, forever held in my embrace. So rise, my beloved, walk in faith, not fear. Stand in courage, not doubt. Speak with kindness, not anger. Love without condition, forgive without hesitation, trust without limits. Shine the light I have placed within you, and let the world see what it means to live with divine purpose. You were not made for ordinary things. You were made for greatness, for love, for eternity. And in every moment, in every season, in every breath you take, remember this: I am with you. I have always been with you, and I will never leave you. From the moment you took your first breath, you were never alone. Before the world even knew your name, the Holy Spirit was with you, surrounding you with love, guiding your steps, and watching over you in ways you could not see. In the quiet moments of your life, in the spaces between your thoughts, in the stillness of the night when no one else was around, the Spirit was there. You may not always recognize it, but you have never taken a single step without divine presence beside you. There have been times when you have felt lost, when you have questioned your path, when you have wondered if anyone truly sees you. In those moments of doubt, when your heart feels heavy, when your soul longs for peace, the Holy Spirit is whispering words of comfort, reminding you that you are never forgotten. Even in your deepest struggles, even when it seems like no one understands the battles you are facing, the Spirit is there holding you up, strengthening you from within and filling you with the courage to continue. Life brings seasons of joy and seasons of sorrow. There are times when everything seems to fall into place, when your heart is full and you feel the warmth of love surrounding you. But there are also times of pain, of uncertainty, of loneliness so deep that it feels like a weight pressing down on your soul. In those moments, you might wonder if God is distant, if the Spirit has stepped away. But the truth is, it is in those very moments of hardship that the Spirit is closest, carrying you when you cannot walk, giving you strength when you feel weak, and offering a peace that the world cannot provide. You may have faced rejection, betrayal, or disappointment. You may have walked through seasons where the people you trusted most turned away, where doors you thought would open remained closed, where prayers seemed to go unanswered. But even then, the Spirit has never abandoned you. Every tear you have shed has been seen, every silent cry of your heart has been heard, and every moment of your pain has been met with divine compassion. When the world turns away, the Spirit remains. When you feel unseen, the Spirit sees you. When you feel unheard, the Spirit listens. There is no place too far, no mistake too great, no failure too deep that can separate you from the love of the Spirit. No matter where you go, no matter what you face, you are always held in divine presence. You are always being guided, even when you cannot see the path ahead. You are always being loved, even when you struggle to love yourself. You are never alone, not for a single moment, not even in the darkest of nights or the hardest of days. The Holy Spirit is with you now and always walking beside you, living within you and minding you and reminding you they're cherished beyond measure. There will be moments in life when the path ahead seems unclear, when uncertainty fills your heart, and when hardship feels like a weight too heavy to bear. In these moments, it is easy to feel lost, to question whether you are on the right path, or to wonder if you are truly guided here. But no matter how deep the valley, no matter how difficult the storm, the Holy Spirit is always with you, leading you, carrying you when you feel weak, and lighting the way even when all you see is darkness. You may not always recognize His presence, but He has never left you, and He never will. When life brings trials, it is natural to seek control, to try to fix everything on your own, to search for solutions in places that cannot truly provide them. Fear can cloud your mind and worry can overwhelm your heart, making it seem as if you are alone in your struggle. But the Holy Spirit is calling you to trust, to let go of fear, and to place your burdens into His hands. He sees what you cannot see. He knows what is beyond the moment you are in. Where you see only obstacles, He sees opportunities. Where you feel lost, He knows the way. And where you feel weak, He is your strength. There are times when you will pray for answers and feel as if they do not come. You will ask for direction and still feel uncertain. You will search for clarity and find yourself facing silence. But silence does not mean absence. Delays do not mean abandonment. Just as the sun continues to shine behind the clouds, the Holy Spirit is always working, always moving, always guiding, even when you cannot see or feel Him. Sometimes the answers do not come immediately because He is shaping you, preparing you, strengthening you for what is ahead. Trust is not built in moments of certainty. It is forged in the moments when you must walk by faith, believing in what you cannot yet see. The burdens you carry may feel heavy, but you are never meant to carry them alone. The Holy Spirit is your helper, your comfort, your source of strength. When the weight of life becomes too much, surrender it to Him. Let Him lift what is too heavy for you to bear. Let Him replace your worry with peace, your doubt with faith, your weakness with divine power. There is no burden too great for Him, no situation beyond His ability to redeem. Even in your struggles, He is working all things for your good, turning pain into purpose and trials into testimonies. You may look at your life and feel as if you have wandered too far, made too many mistakes, or taken too many wrong turns. But the Holy Spirit is not limited by your past. He does not give up on you even when you have given up on yourself. He does not see you as broken beyond repair, but as someone being shaped for something greater. Every misstep, every failure, every season of difficulty is not the end of your story. It is a chapter in a greater plan, one that He is writing with wisdom, love, and purpose. There will be moments when His guidance leads you down a path you did not expect. You may have plans, dreams, and expectations for your life, but He knows what is best for you. Sometimes doors will close and it will feel like a loss, but in reality, He is protecting you from something that is not meant for you. Sometimes prayers will be answered differently than you imagined, but in ways that bring greater blessings than you could have ever planned for yourself. Trusting in divine guidance means surrendering your need for control and believing that His way is higher, His wisdom is greater, and His timing is perfect. When the road is difficult, when the journey is long, and when uncertainty surrounds you, do not lose heart. The Holy Spirit has never abandoned you. He is not just leading you, He is walking with you step by step through every trial, every hardship, and every moment of uncertainty. He knows the way, and He will not let you fall. Your part is to trust, to listen, to walk forward in faith, even when you cannot see the full picture. Look back on your life and remember the times when you thought you wouldn't make it through, yet you did. Remember the moments when you felt hopeless, yet help came. Remember the times when you felt lost, yet you found your way. Those were not coincidences. Those were moments of divine guidance, moments when the Holy Spirit was leading you even when you didn't realize it. If He was faithful then, He will be faithful now. If He carried you before, He will carry you again. No valley is too deep, no burden is too heavy, no storm is too strong for the Holy Spirit to walk you through. You are never alone, and you are never without guidance. Trust in Him, follow His leading, and know that whatever lies ahead, you are being guided by the one who loves you more than you can ever imagine. The world is loud. It shouts with distractions, with worries, with voices pulling you in every direction. It fills your mind with doubts, your heart with fear, and your soul with restlessness. The noise of the world can be overwhelming, drowning out what truly matters, making it difficult to hear the voice of truth. But beneath all the chaos, beneath the constant rush of life, the Holy Spirit is speaking. A gentle whisper, a quiet call, an ever-present guide leading you to peace, to purpose, to truth. You must silence the world to listen. Fear is one of the greatest tools the world uses to control you. It tells you that you are not enough, that you must chase after more, that you must constantly prove yourself. It fills your mind with anxiety about the future, regret about the past, and doubt about the present. But the Spirit speaks a different message. He calls you to trust, to rest, to know that you are held in divine love. He reminds you that you are not alone, that you are guided, that no matter what happens, you are safe in the hands of the one who created you. Distractions come in many forms. They can be the endless noise of social media, the constant demand for success, the pressure to fit into a world that does not define you. The world keeps you busy, always moving, always searching, never stopping to be still. But the Spirit moves in stillness. He speaks in the quiet, in the moments when you step away from the noise and listen. If you never take the time to pause, to be present, to seek His voice, you will miss the wisdom He is offering. There is a deep longing within you, a desire for something greater, something beyond the temporary pleasures and fleeting concerns of the world. That longing is the call of the Spirit, drawing you closer, reminding you that you were made for more. But if you only listen to the world, you will always feel empty, always searching for something that cannot be found in material things. True peace, true purpose, true fulfillment comes when you listen to the Spirit, when you follow the voice that leads you beyond fear and into faith. To hear the Spirit, you must create space. You must be willing to step away from the constant noise, to quiet your mind, to open your heart. Prayer, reflection, stillness, these are the ways you tune into the divine guidance that has always been with you. It is not a voice that forces itself upon you, but one that waits patiently, always ready to lead you back to truth. You are not here by accident. Your existence is not a mistake, nor are you just another life passing through time without meaning. You were created with intention, with love, and with a divine purpose that is greater than anything the world can offer. From the moment you were formed, there was a plan for you, a path that was meant for only you to walk. You may not always see it clearly, and there may be times when you feel lost or uncertain, But that does not change the truth. Your life has meaning, and you are meant for something greater than you can imagine. The world often measures worth by status, success, wealth, and recognition. It tells you that your value is found in achievements, in how much you can do and how well you fit into society's expectations. But your true purpose is not found in these things. It is not determined by what the world says about you, but by what the Creator has spoken over your life. You were designed with a unique purpose, given gifts, strengths, and experiences that shape you into the person you are meant to be. No one else can fulfill the purpose that was meant for you. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, when you question whether you are enough, whether your life truly matters. You may face failure, rejection, and seasons of uncertainty where the path ahead feels unclear. But even in those moments, you are being shaped, refined, and prepared for what is to come. Every experience, every challenge, every lesson is part of a greater plan. Nothing is wasted and no moment is meaningless when you trust in the divine purpose placed upon your life. Purpose is not always about grand achievements or recognition. It is found in the way you love and the kindness you show, in the impact you have on those around you. It is in the small moments, the words of encouragement you give, the help you offer, the way you choose to walk in faith even when things are difficult. Sometimes your purpose is simply to be a light in a world that often feels dark, to bring hope where there is doubt, and to remind others that they too are created with intention and love. No matter where you are right now, no matter what your past holds, your purpose remains. You are not forgotten and you are not overlooked. The one who created you has placed within you everything you need to fulfill the calling on your life. Trust that you are exactly where you are meant to be, and that even when you cannot see the full picture, you are being led towards something greater. Keep walking in faith, keep seeking truth, and never forget that your life has meaning, and your existence is part of a divine plan far beyond what you can see. You are loved, you are chosen, and your life has a purpose. Faith and love are the foundation of a life lived with purpose and meaning. To walk in faith is to trust beyond what you can see, to believe even when the path is uncertain, and to know that you are being guided even when you do not have all the answers. Faith does not mean that there will be no challenges, no struggles, or no moments of doubt, but it does mean that you are never walking alone. The Holy Spirit is with you, strengthening you, guiding you, and reminding you that no matter what comes your way, you are held in divine hands. Love is the greatest expression of faith. It is easy to love when things are simple, when people treat you well, and when life is going smoothly. But true love, the kind that reflects the divine, is deeper than that. It is a love that is patient even when others fail. A love that forgives even when it is difficult. A love that gives without expecting anything in return. The Holy Spirit fills you with this love, calling you to share it with the world, to be a light in the darkness, and to reflect kindness in a world that often forgets how to love. Forgiveness is one of the greatest acts of love. It is not always easy, and it does not mean forgetting the pain that others have caused you. But it does mean choosing to let go of bitterness, to release the weight of resentment, and to free yourself from the chains of anger. When you forgive, you reflect the grace that has been given to you, the mercy that God has shown you time and time again. Forgiveness does not excuse wrongdoing, but it allows you to move forward in peace, knowing that love is stronger than hatred and that faith is greater than evil. To live with faith and love means to stand in courage even when the world tries to shake you. There will be times when fear creeps in, when uncertainty tries to steal your peace, and when doubt whispers that you are not enough. But faith calls you to stand firm, to trust that you are exactly where you are meant to be, and to believe that every challenge is shaping you for something greater. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it, knowing that the Holy Spirit is with you in every step. Your life is meant to shine. The light within you is not just for yourself, but for those around you. Every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every moment of love that you share becomes a reflection of the divine. You may not always see the impact you have, but every time you choose faith over fear, love over hate, and courage over doubt, you are making a difference. Keep walking in faith, keep loving without limits, and keep shining the light that was placed within you, for the world needs the love and faith that only you can give. No matter where life takes you, no matter what trials you face, and no matter how many times may start us, the presence of God is eternal. The Holy Spirit is with you in every moment, in every breath, and in every step of your journey. He has never left you, and He never will. In joy and in sorrow, in certainty and in doubt, in the moments when you feel His presence, and in the moments when you do not, He remains. His love is not temporary, His guidance is not conditional, and His presence is not something that comes and goes, it is forever. Life is filled with changes, people come and go, seasons shift, and circumstances can turn unexpectedly. What once felt secure can suddenly feel uncertain, and what once brought joy can sometimes bring sorrow. But through all of life's changes, there is one constant, the presence of God. The Holy Spirit is not bound by time, nor is He limited by human understanding. He does not waver, does not weaken, and does not grow distant. Even when you feel alone, even when the world around you feels unsteady, He remains firm, unshaken, and faithful. There may be moments when you wonder where God is, when prayers seem unanswered, when hardships persist, when silence feels overwhelming. It can be easy to question whether He is truly there. But faith reminds you that His presence is not based on what you feel, it is based on His promise. He has said that He will never leave you nor forsake you. His Spirit is always near, always working, always guiding, even in the moments when you cannot see or understand His plan. The love of God is not like human love. It does not fade, it does not weaken, and it is not dependent on what you do or do not do. His love is unconditional, endless, and beyond anything you can comprehend. The Holy Spirit surrounds you with that love, whispering to your heart that you are cherished, that you are seen, and that you are never forgotten. There is nothing you can do to make Him love you less, and nothing you need to do to make Him love you more. His love is already complete, already perfect, and already eternal.